Hey guys, Coach B, Becca Marino, coming to you from Fitness Inspiration Inc. in Memphis, Tennessee, with my latest Getting Your Mind Right Mental Rep video blog of the week, which is basically just a little workout for our mindset and our attitude. There are tons of colleagues and professionals in the industry who are killing it on providing, exercise and workout videos, stuff like that. Not quite as many focusing on the other aspects of well-being and wellness and health. And so that's what these are all about. In this week's video, I'm going to talk to you about what it means to be successful, or to be doing it right when it comes to your health, fitness, and being a beautiful human. All right, so if that sounds interesting, please stay tuned. Let's start off with what much of our society would say it means to be successful in health, or to be doing it right when it comes to that. You're doing it right and you're successful if you get to a certain number, if you don't have belly fat, if you're cutting out carbohydrates because they're bad for you, if your thighs don't touch, if you write down everything you eat and all the calories that you burn on a regular basis, if you look like people on the magazines or on the TV shows. I think y'all picking up what I'm laying down. We hear it all the time, and that is so much of what this culture, people and professionals use as barometers when it comes to defining if we're doing our health and our fitness right, and what so many people strive to achieve. And it is so not fair because it's just unattainable, and so much emotional energy and money and time is wasted going after these things that we're never going to achieve and that are only going to drive us nuts in the long run, right? So I do not believe that is how one should measure whether or not they're being successful or doing it right. Here is how I believe you're doing it right and you're going to be successful. And not only that, you're also going to enjoy the journey and the whole process, over a lifetime, the process of, being in great shape, maintaining great health, and feeling good about your body and being a beautiful human being. All right. So the first one, you're doing it right and you're going to be successful when you're disciplined. And when you're doing the hard freaking work that it takes day in and day out to be healthy and to be in great shape, and to be fit. It isn't easy, and it requires discipline, and we all have it in some area of our life. It could be in your relationship, in your job. It's like a muscle, and we build it. Being disciplined when it comes to your health and your fitness means you're doing it right and you are going to be successful for a lifetime. It's hard. There's so many responsibilities, but it can be done. And that is one good way to measure your success. Number 2, you're doing it right when you're doing what you know you need to do, and you appreciate what you get when you're doing what you need to do. And what that means is when you are exercising, when you're making nourishing nutritional choices, when you're practicing self-care, when you're getting sleep, all the things that one needs to do to nourish and take care of their body. And then appreciating how that functions and what that looks like as the outcome to all of the right choices that you've been making, and not to, feel the need to reach a certain size or reach a certain shape or look like a certain person. There's a quote, the grass is always greener on the other side, but the water bill is higher. Accept, do what you need to do, and accept and appreciate and cherish what you get from that, the outcome. You're doing it right when you understand that everybody is unique and that you will never, ever get the same results as everyone or anyone else. And why I think this is important to state is because there are so many people who, may take a class with a friend or a group of friends, girlfriends, or guys, and, they're in the same class, but they're not getting the same results. And then it kind of leaves them disheartened and disappointed and frustrated, like we're not doing something right, or what the heck, my body, this. Everybody is unique and is going to respond differently. You could put 10 people on the same program, exercise, eating, sleeping, self-care, for 10 weeks, and they're all going to respond differently. So don't compare. You're doing it right. You will be happy. You will be successful when you understand that everybody is unique and your results will never be the same as anyone else. Number 4, this kind of ties in with the number 3. You're doing it right when you are aware that your past affects your now, but it doesn't define your future. And what I mean by that is, unless you have done it perfectly since you came out of the womb, like if you have ever dieted, if you have ever done extreme fitness over the top, put your body under extreme stress that wasn't healthy for it, if you threw back any pills, if you did anything like that in your time, in your life, it affects your body. It affects your metabolism. It affects your muscles. When we do things that are not good for us, it impacts us. And even though it doesn't define our future, it impacts right now. And it's going to help you if you understand that, because you're gonna know that you could be doing everything right, but it may take your body a little bit longer to see positive changes, to get results, because the choices we made in the past affect our now, but they do not define our future. People get frustrated and again disheartened and want to quit when they feel like, they've been doing it better, they've been doing it right, they've been consistent, but their body isn't responding the way that it should. All right? You're doing it right. You're going to enjoy it and be more successful when you're aware that the past affects the now. Okay, number 5. Doing it right means being intelligent enough to define or measure your success and your health by your daily habits rather than how much you weigh, what your size is, and what your shape is. Number 6. You're doing it right and you're going to be successful when exercise and eating is peripheral to life and relationships. And what I mean by that is the amount of time and energy that is spent on exercising or thinking about exercising or planning it, and also with food. Now, there are seasons in our lives where maybe that extra time, like writing it down, planning it out, is bringing awareness and, setting us up for success and installing new habits. And that is completely appropriate and healthy. What's not healthy and going to be setting us up to do well for a lifetime is when it's consuming us, and when we spend more time and energy on those things and all the tracking and having to plan it out than on the things that really matter in life and relationships, family, career, and that kind of stuff. All right. Next one. Last 2. Doing it right when you are comfortable in your own skin and your own body, and you don't care what anyone else has to say about it and what it looks like. You're gonna enjoy the journey and be successful when you're comfortable in your own skin and your own body, and you don't care about what anyone else has to say about it. And my last one. You are a beautiful human being when you use your body to stand up for what is right for yourself, self-care, setting healthy boundaries, taking care of this, nourishing it, even though it seems impossible at times, and standing up for what's right when it comes to other people. So those are a few of what I believe it truly means to be doing it right and to be successful, to be a beautiful person, and to enjoy this process and to enjoy that journey. Because like I said, it's not easy to make, exercise and part of our everyday life. And it seems like there's so many things we're supposed to do, making that time to take a step back or to sit in stillness and quiet and meditate, or just be, to take time for self-care. It's so hard. It seems like, we're always supposed to be doing something or taking care of someone else. So it isn't easy, but it's totally doable. And like I said in the beginning of the video also, we all have that discipline in some area of our life. And it is a muscle that we can develop and that we can strengthen if we choose to do so. So, appreciate you tuning in. I will be back next week. I would love to connect. Becca Marino on Facebook or Fitness Inspiration Inc. Between now and next week, believe it, bring it, achieve it, like we like to say around here, and have a great